Hello everyone, SimiCraft here, and welcome to another First Look. Today we'll be taking a look at Who Am I? The Tale of Dorothy. I'm not quite certain what we're in for today, but it sounded really interesting, so I'm excited to check it out with y'all. Yeah, y'all, sure, why not? So let's go. I will start a new game. That seems like a solid idea. Week 0 tutorial. Welcome to Dorothy's dream. Dorothy is a 14-year-old girl who just started middle school. But Dorothy has scars and pains that most other children don't have. Her trauma caused Dorothy to develop dissociative identity disorder, otherwise known as multiple personality disorder. She has several kids living within her. Childlike Alice, irritable Gretel, bright and optimistic Cindy, and... So it's your job to bring back all the personalities into one, into Dorothy. Hold counseling sessions in Dorothy's dreams to talk to the personalities. Let's go say hi to Dorothy, shall we? Dorothy, week 0.
Hello there. My name is Dorothy. I'm 14 years old and just got into middle school. And I just found out I have other kids living inside me. Oh, I just call them kids because it's nice and familiar. Sometimes I get dizzy for no reason. And that's when I can really feel them. Sometimes I hear voices coming out of me that aren't mine, and feel emotions I have no reason to feel. When it gets extreme, the other personalities take over my body. I'll be unconscious, but my body will keep moving, so I'll wake up and I would have done something I don't remember doing. It's a bit disturbing. Here in my dream, I can talk to the other kids and listen to their thoughts. Of course, I can talk to myself as well. Well, let's get started.
Dream time has been added. So we have 5 dream time, it seems. You can talk to one out of 4 personalities. All conversations will need dream time. You spend 1 dream time per conversation. The amount of dream time depends on the events Dorothy experiences during the day. When you use all your dream time, your counseling session for the day will automatically end. Please choose who you want to talk to. I think talking to Dorothy would probably be a good start. Timid. No matter what you say to Dorothy, even when it's really mean, Dorothy won't stop talking to you. But talking to Dorothy will influence other personalities, so be careful.
Is there anything you want to ask?
Why don't you talk to the other kids? What's your last name? Or shut up and go away. I think why don't you talk to the other kids would probably further our goals most.
I want to, but I can't. When they come out in reality, I get dizzy, so we can't talk. Same thing happens in my dream, too. So that's why you have to talk to us separately. By the way, how come you can talk to all of us? That's cool.
Conversation with Dorothy has ended. Okay. We'll just go in order, I guess. We'll talk to Alice. Scared. Or, no. Is it scarred? Might be scarred. Alice scared. Personalizes a scared child. If you choose to scare Alice a number of times, she will be too afraid to talk to you. She'll stop the conversation and hide from you.
Hello, my name is Alice. I'm 6 years old.
So we could say, what are you talking about? You're 14. Ew, I hate kids. Get lost. What's your favorite thing in the world? Do we indulge the personality? I feel like if we want to help Dorothy here, we need to understand the other personality. So we'll play along for now. What is your favorite thing in the world?
I love candies and chocolates and playing with my friends. My friends tell me all the funny things that happened in Wonderland.
Conversation with Alice has ended. Alright, Gretel. Ooh. Rage. Gretel is full of anger and hatred. Don't forget that if you make inciting choices, her rage will consume her and she will not be able to talk to you properly. Hi, Gretel.
No need for hellos. Get lost.
Conversation with Gretel has ended. Okay, so she's gonna be the tough one. Great. We'll talk to Cindy. Proud. Cindy is cheerful and very positive, but also very proud. If you say something that hurts her pride or lie to her, she will stop talking to you.
Hello, nice meeting you. Anything you need help with, just let me know.
You getting lost would be the most helpful. Thank you, you're so nice. Then can you tell me more about you guys? We want to get on, I think we want to make sure we're on these personalities' good side. So we'll just say thanks. Thank you, you're so nice.
Thank you for saying that. Compliments like that would come flying in if I could use this body and not Dorothy.
Conversation with Cindy has ended. If you have talked to every personality, you must end your counseling session. You can end your counseling session even when you have not talked to everyone. Ending today's counseling session, leftover dream time will be forwarded to the next counseling session. Okay. This is where you check the progress of your counseling session. The meter above shows you how stressed Dorothy is. When this meter is full, it's game over. The meters below show you the integrity for Alice, Gretel, and Cindy. When the meter is full, the personalities will be integrated with Dorothy. Stress and integrity will greatly influence what will happen to Dorothy in real life. Make sure Dorothy's stress level doesn't hit max, while you raise the integrity level for the other 3 kids. Observe these stats to figure out how your counseling sessions are affecting everyone. Let's start counseling now. Okay. Why does Dorothy have X's in her eyes? Is that just because it's a stress meter? Not much to look at right now. We'll continue. Week 1. Bloody Rhapsody.
Today was a late night for Mom and Dad, so I was going to have dinner alone. I was going to dice vegetables, but I cut my fingers by accident. My fingers were bleeding, and I suddenly got so dizzy I couldn't stand up straight. So I sat down on the sofa, and I blacked out. When I woke up, I was sitting in my bed. I was surprised because I don't remember the process of moving from the sofa to my bed. What was more scary is that the whole house is bloody now.
Sounds like Gretel?
I think I walked around literally the whole house while I was bleeding and unconscious.
Dreamtime has been added. Okay. I want to see what Gretel has to say about this situation. It sounds kind of like a Gretel thing to do, that or possibly Alice just because she's so oblivious and immature.
Blood. So red. Hurts.
Wake up, what are you saying? There's a monster here. That could be We'll just ask her to wake up. Gretel, wake up.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
We'll keep talking, yeah.
Dorothy was bleeding today. The monster hurt Dorothy.
Monsters? Who are you talking about exactly?
You freaking idiot. Can't you tell? The parents that tortured Dorothy.
Oh. I don't want to spend all my time with Gretel, but I kind of want to dig deeper here.
Why did Dorothy cut herself? Because she had to cook her dinner alone. Why was she cooking alone? Because her parents are coming home late. So it's their fault. See? It's all their fault.
Now you're making things up. I'm sure her parents were too busy working. Did you know that Dorothy did not get a chance to treat the wound because of you? Do you want to try to attempt to make Gretel feel some sympathy and regret here? I don't think making excuses... This definitely isn't right. This is just... And that's just not how you debate. Her parents are too busy working. I'm not sure making excuses for the parents' behavior is what's going to get to Gretel. We'll see. Hopefully she's concerned about Dorothy's own safety. She seemed pretty upset about just the fact that Dorothy got cut in the first place. So if we can make her realize the consequences of her actions, perhaps that can help things. Did you know that Dorothy did not get a chance to treat the wound because of you? Silence. Hopefully that's good.
Damn it.
I think that's good. We'll leave that there for now. Great, okay. I'm pretty sure Cindy probably doesn't have anything to do with this, nor Alice. I would like to talk a bit more to Alice, kind of see what's going on with her exactly.
Is Dorothy hurt?
Yes, she bled like a fountain. It wasn't anything serious, don't worry. Shut up, none of this is your business. It wasn't anything serious, don't worry. Comforting.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Let's talk to Dorothy herself about this. Try to comfort her in this peculiar situation she spent herself in.
The kitchen knife must really have been sharp. I bled a lot, but I blacked out before bleeding that much. I wonder why.
Because you're a weak-willed, pathetic loser? No! Oh my gosh. You're fragile, impressive teenage girl. Of course you fainted. I think it might have been a switch. We'll be honest here. I think it may have been a switch.
That must have been right. I think I felt someone take over my body. I get a tingling feeling when the kids try to take over my body.
We'll keep this conversation going a bit further.
Ever since I was young, my head gets dizzy and my heart starts beating like crazy. I know most kids would be scared by blood, but I'm more sensitive.
You're not a vampire, are you? Get away. No. Maybe looking at blood makes you remember bad things. That kid in your head really likes blood. Although I'm not sure Gretel does like blood. We'll dig a bit here. Maybe looking at blood makes you remember bad things. Is there a suppressed memory or something that could be potentially at the root of this?
Bad memories? I don't really. I I just had a really, really unpleasant feeling just now.
Let's keep talking.
Ugh, my hand hurts even in my dream. I should have treated that finger properly. I cleaned up all the blood before Mom and Dad came home so they didn't find out. But why would I look for something while bleeding?
Maybe you're looking for something? Don't overthink it, forget about it. Maybe you were looking for something, I guess. I'm honestly not quite sure what to say here. Don't think about it, I don't think it's the right thing.
What would I look for? Whatever that was, I don't feel so good about it.
Okay. I don't really want to talk to Cindy today. We'll just end counseling for now. And today's counseling session, leftover dream time, will be forwarded to the next counseling session. Great. Okay, good. We made some progress with Gretel. I like that. Not much else happened today. Maybe we should have talked with Gretel a bit more, but I don't know. Alright, we'll go to the next thing. Week 2, Depression and Delusion.
Nothing special happened today. I went to school, came home, had dinner alone, and read a book. Then I fell asleep alone. My parents? They've been coming home late for a few weeks. They must be really busy with their work. Hey, why do you think I'm so depressed lately? It was just me eating and sleeping alone at home, but I felt abandoned. Maybe it's because I feel neglected. Or am I overanalyzing things? Laying on my bed at night makes me think things like that.
Okay, dream time has been added. Alice, the younger personality, could potentially have a part to play in, to kind of over-attachment to the parents, to the point where depression sets in, if not with the parents, potentially, because Alice is mentally young, very mentally young, and therefore would probably be very reliant on the parents. So we'll talk to Alice about this.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm bored just staying in my room, so my friends are coming over. Won't that be fun?
Well, that didn't help at all. We'll talk to Dorothy herself about it.
I have nothing to do at night. I'm bored of reading books now.
What's on TV? Go on your computer. Surfing the net is always fun. How about your smartphone?
Let's just go for the computer, I guess. Computer? Web surfing? I don't understand any of that stuff. Oh, I heard Dad uses a computer at work. I heard it's really big and heavy.
Oh wait, what year is this? We haven't made much. I'm not sure we're going to be able to make much progress today, so we'll just end this conversation here. I would like to check up on Gretel, see if there's any progress that's been made since yesterday, or last week.
What?
How are you? Or Dorothy's feeling lonely. Can you help with that, Gretel?
It's because of her parents, right? I knew they were scumbags. Shouldn't have mentioned that, never mind. Dorothy did nothing wrong, yet they hurt her again. Parents are monsters.
Might as well talk to Cindy.
Dorothy is not lonely because she's alone. She wants her parents' love.
Sheesh. Sheesh, what is with some of these answers? Like, some of these answers are things that you'd only pick if you're, like, intensely trying to abuse her. Sheesh. Anyways, so Sydney, what should Dorothy do? You seem level-headed.
Dorothy should have honestly told her feelings. She's not good at building rapport with other people, so she just hides her feelings.
Okay. Not a great day today. That stress is increasing at a fairly quick rate, which has me at least somewhat concerned. So, yeah. Hopefully next week can go better. We were making some good progress with Gretel the week before, but this week did not go well. Talking to us at all was a mistake. Prince and Princess.
Today was my first day joining a club. At my middle school, a lot of students do club activities after class. I joined the art club. We even have a little studio. So after my classes were over, I went to the studio for the first time. And someone in art club gasped when they saw me. I was surprised too. Because he was my friend. I think we're friends. Anyway, he was Chris from my old neighborhood.
Dreamtime has been added. Okay. Chris. From the old neighborhood. So does that have connections to her younger self? Or maybe we should start by talking to Dorothy.
I don't really like drawing all that much, but when I saw the poster for the art club, I felt like I had to join it. It was like this was fate.
Fate is for dummies. Oh, that's great. You used to draw a lot when you were a kid. Well, dig.
Oh, right. I used to draw weird animals, and that made Mommy worry about me. I think I was drawing characters from the books I read, but I don't want to bring that up.
We'll go a bit further with Dorothy.
What are the odds of seeing Chris again in the art club? He's my friend. Well, just a classmate from my elementary school. We live in the same neighborhood.
Why don't you want to call him your friend? This is kind of the same thing as this, except this has kind of more negative connotations. So we'll go with, are you glad to see Chris again?
Glad to see you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yes. Of course, I was glad. I had someone I knew already in art club.
So that's what you mean by not friends. Should we push further?
Yeah. I first met Chris on the playground in my neighborhood park. I think that was just after Chris moved in. I was playing alone at the edge of the playground and Chris came to me. He asked me if I wanted to play with him.
So, what did you say to him?
What do you think? I was even more timid back then. So I got scared and ran away because the new kid was talking to me. Ugh, why am I so me?
Maybe we shouldn't have pushed that. Okay. What does Alice have to say about Chris?
Hello.
What do you like? Who do you like? What's your ideal type? Who do you like? Do you like Chris?
Snowy! I like my friend Snowy!
This Alice is impossible to figure out. I would like to hear Cindy's opinion on this matter.
Hello, wasn't today a beautiful day?
Sure it was. Looks like you're cheerful as always. I guess it was a good day for you, but not for other kids? Sure it was. Looks like you're cheerful as always.
Of course, positivity is my motto. I hate being down and depressed like Dorothy.
Now, let's talk about that a bit, actually.
I'm guessing Dorothy had another boring day of doing nothing. I mean, there's so many things you can do at school and at home, but she does nothing.
I know, you're like the most active person of all the kids. That's your bias. She started going to art club. Or nothing. That's your bias. She started going to art club. She does do stuff. Take that, Cindy.
Art club? Huh. Where you just sit and draw all day? I guess that suits her. Better than not doing anything.
I think I'm good with Cindy. I'm not certain if Gretel would reasonably have much to say on the matter, but I do always like getting Gretel's opinion on things.
What?
Why are you always so mad?
Did you want me to throw out a red carpet for you? Shut up and get lost.
Okay, yeah, that's... I shouldn't have done that. We're really losing Alice. But we make good progress with Cindy today, but that stress is getting out of hand. Or close to out of hand, I don't know. But anyways, guys, that'll probably have to do it for this first look at Who Am I? The Tale of Dorothy. And it seems like a very intriguing game. I think you'd probably technically qualify it as a type of visual novel, but it does seem to have kind of some mechanics here. I presume that these bars and stuff will end up translating to different endings and whatnot. So yeah, it's a really interesting game. I would not mind playing some more of this on the channel. It's also interesting because you kind of it's one of those games that lets you sort of somewhat experience a thing that you'd normally get to experience, like thinking about these sorts of things. It's a good, thoughtful game. I very much enjoyed it, and it only costs like $3 on Steam. Definitely seems to be worth checking out. I'm not sure how much replay value there is. I'd expect quite a bit based on just the different bars and stuff and responses. And I always do like these sorts of games that have the dialogue tree sort of mechanic, but then kind of really make a puzzle out of it, and don't just have it as just a random element to the game. Which is something that this game does do. It makes a full mechanic out of that. But anyways, guys, that has been another first look. If you want to see more Who Am I? The Tale of Dorothy, make sure to post your support in the comments and give this video a like, and subscribe for more of this as well as other similar games in the future. But until next time, I've been SimiCraft, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Whether more of this or something else. Goodbye.